doing something like this, like production for a podcast.
That's like a job.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people do.
Yeah,
you know,
dude, like,
audio.
If I get like a Jamie role, like even doing this here, like we get different people to actually do the podcast, and I'm just off.
You know, that's like the way you want to do business in a sense. Like you do it first, you get the hang of things, and then you. What?
We should.
I started it.
Oh, you did.
I got the camera rolling. I got the audio going.
Perfect.
Was it? Oh yeah, you get the hang of things, and then you're good enough to tell like if someone else has the same ability as you, and then that's how you get the ball rolling.
True. I see a lot of business owners. They'll start from the bottom if they're trying to work their way up. They'll spend like a month. At least what I saw at like Chick-fil-A, guys would spend like a few weeks at the bottom, just getting to know the system and all that stuff, and then obviously they can move into a higher position later on.
All right.
But welcome back to Grandma's Pillbox, episode 31. This is the episode that whenever someone asks me which episode to watch, it will be this one. Good camera audio. Good camera quality. Good audio quality. Great topics. And, of course, we have Thomas.
I'm here. Yes. I'm here for episode 31.
Before we get going with everything, I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been watching, who's been liking, who's been subscribing, viewing everything. Big shout out to you guys. The TikToks, the Instagram shorts, the YouTube shorts, the Instagram reels, those have all been popping off thanks to you guys. Yeah, we just are having a lot of fun.
I also want to send a message to Liquid IV. You guys still have not sent us anything. I don't know if we like got off on the wrong foot, but right here I got the new strawberry flavor Liquid IV. It tastes pretty good. I enjoy it. And then I also have got the, what is this? Immune Support Liquid IV. I used this when I got sick. Helped me up tons. I became a superhuman after drinking this. So Liquid IV, please. We'll write up the email soon enough.
Please, Liquid IV, please. No, I've actually sent the email out.
Oh, you did?
If you look for the username I love Liquid IV, please sponsor us at yahoo.com. It might be in your spam box, but that's us. That's us. So, Thomas, let's give a rundown quickly on the topics we're going to cover today.
Yeah, for sure.
So first,
some introductions, like getting to see what we've been up to.
Yeah, so we'll do a little bit of catching up. Then we can cover some broad news. We've got some AI news I want to discuss, some other just random news as well. Get your opinions on that sort of thing. And then we've got our main topic today is going to be Web 3.0.
If I'm being honest, we're still going to have to do another episode on Web 3.0.
Yeah, I agree.
This is like the intro deep dive into it before we get real deep on like another episode.
For sure. And I think having someone like maybe Albin on who's like really versed in like the crypto and the blockchain and DeFi and all that stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of which, he runs a crypto and basketball podcast-esque channel where he talks about crypto news and his takes on anything going on in the NBA.
Yeah. Go follow Crypto Hoops on Instagram. Anything else? YouTube yet?
No, I think it's just YouTube for right now.
Oh, just YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. No, he's on Instagram.
Is he?
Yes, that's why I followed him on Instagram.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah, he's posting reels on there. I haven't actually followed him on YouTube, so I'll have to do that.
Okay. But also as a little extra segment, JJ, one of our biggest fans, did not like the hate that we spewed upon Alita Battle Angel on the Avatar episode. So he wants us to watch the trailer and give a genuine reaction to it. Because it came out in 2019, and apparently it was a pretty good movie. Or it was a big movie. I don't know if it was good. I think the ratings were a bit low.
Yeah, and like we've discussed in the past, whether or not a movie's good is really based on how it makes you feel.
Exactly.
So
check out episode 28 or whatever that episode was.
Yeah, I don't remember, but it was one of them back.
26. 27?
I think the last one we filmed here, right? That was like when we first brought it up. Like when we were, or no. It was
no. That was in Liam's basement.
Yeah, I'm getting lost, everybody. I'm sorry. This was a movie that Cameron didn't fully.
He just produced it.
Right?
He just produced it, but his name was attached to it.
Okay.
So I think let's just get it out of the way and react to it.
Yeah. So.
No ad.
We're not giving them any money.
Producer of Avatar and Titanic. Who could that be? Who could that be? Director of Sin City. Oh, that dude. I don't know his name. He's a big actor.
Oh, dude, I love this type of setting. Whoa,
what do you think of that? Why? What do you think of her big eyes?
Oh my god.
Oh, and then that guy, Christoph, from Inglourious Bastards and stuff.
Christoph Waltz?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was him at first.
So, like some cyborg.
Interesting. Oh shit. Jack the Ripper?
Jack the Ripper? This ain't London, bloke.
It looks like a fucking London back alley. Shout out to JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. It looks exactly like that scene. Whoa.
So...
The big eyes, dude. I like it.
I don't really get it, but...
I think if they tried to make her look more human, it would just kind of look weird.
Yeah.
Like, the giant eyes kind of... Whoa, what the...
This is based off of a manga, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think so.
This cyberpunk-ass setting. Oh! Damn. Was that African American dude in Fast and the Furious?
I don't know. I know him from the Green Mile, or the Green Book, I think.
I see.
Something like that.
I'm with her. Okay, it looks sick. It looks like a sick movie.
I feel like it's kind of generic seeming. Like, if we look up the ratings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, what's the story? The story is probably...
It has a 7.3 on IMDb, so it's kind of like average a little bit. A deactivated cyborg is revived, but can't remember anything of her past and goes on a quest to find out who she is. And then obviously these bad guys just want to kill her, I guess.
Because there's something about her that's like, 300-year-old technology. Yeah. She's got the power to change society.
The actor Mahershala Ali. Oh, I forgot. He was in a movie, I think Moonlight. I really liked.
Oh, Moonlight. Yeah, that one Best Picture.
Mm-hmm.
That was the whole drama, right? Where...
Let me make... he's from Green Book. Wait, where's Moonlight? Am I... Oh, okay, good. I'm not racist. Moonlight. It was about...
That was a Jordan Peele movie, right?
No?
No?
Is this...
Now I'm being racist.
No, it was about... I think, like, the story just of a gay black man, like, growing up, and a young African-American man grapples with his identity and sexuality while experiencing everyday struggles as childhood, adolescence, and then adulthood. And then, I don't know, it's just a really beautiful movie. I loved it.
Won Best Picture.
I think so.
That was the drama, that song and dance movie that had, like, Ryan Reynolds in it.
Oh, La La Land?
La La Land. The lady opens it up and reads off La La Land. Everybody from La La Land shows up. They all do their speeches. They're all standing up there. And then a guy with, like, a headset runs onto the stage, grabs the envelope out of the guy's hands, reads it, shows it to everybody. And then, like, the director of La La Land goes up to the mic, and he's like, Moonlight, you guys won. You guys won. Like, I'm being serious. Come up here. You guys won. And then, like, the crowd, is like, what? And then they're all happy and stuff. And
I didn't even know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a real idea right there.
That is a little real idea.
As soon as you started, that's how my brain is starting to get programmed now. It's like these little events. I'm like, okay, that's a real. Just pull up the video of whatever happened. Yep. You know, get Liam's dialogue over it.
Little 10, 15, 20-second clip. Post that. I mean, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
You know, okay, so let's move on to introductions then.
Yes.
You know, what have you been up to, or just anything, hobbies, interests? What you've been trying, school?
Yeah, so I've we had classes start back again in January, so I've been, you know, working my way through that, trying to figure out my routine for the semester, how much like time I need to spend outside of classes doing stuff, because that was always a big thing for me. It's like, how much effort am I going to put in outside of classes that could be, you know, putting towards other stuff. So I've kind of been figuring that out. Going to be a decent amount. So hopefully the workload with the pillbox can stay up to where it was over winter break, because we were putting out some decent like quantity over break. But
you know, we jumped big and we did as much as we could, which is good.
Yeah, true. That's the biggest thing, and there's no reason that we should be ashamed that we didn't get to like where we wanted to be. Because I was thinking about that. I was like,
we had like probably 20 episodes, like or not planned out, but you know, like prospective episodes that we could do.
Yeah,
we're thinking about going from like 25 to episode 50.
Yeah,
over winter break.
Yeah, it was a strong idea, but yeah, it's all right.
I mean, we still got out with like at least 6, I think, if I can count right.
Yeah, for sure, and good quality ones also. Good, and like we're learning about the new audio equipment and stuff like that. Other than that,
speaking of production or maybe just Pillbox, you're trying to get into streaming?
Yes, I am. Yeah, so if you guys check out our YouTube channel, which is what you're watching this on, sometimes if you look under like the live tab, you'll see some live streams that I'm doing. I'm a big Pokemon fan, Nuzlocke especially for Pokemon, and I'm doing a playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet right now, which is the new game that just came out, and I'm running it blind. So usually the best way to like do good in a Nuzlocke is to have game knowledge, kind of the same with like any game where it's like an RPG. The more you know about it, the better you'll be able to prepare for like bosses and stuff. So I'm running through this one blind. I'm on attempt 5 right now, just got to the 4th gym. I'm going to be streaming that fairly regularly. I thought if I'm going to play it, might as well stream it. So I've got a capture card, so you guys will see. If you guys want to come and chat on there, I'll be live streaming that, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, I think.
The potential with that is to like kind of like lead up to like potential like upcoming episodes.
Yeah,
you know, just for like a fun live stream beforehand. It's like, oh wait, but we upload at like 6 or 7 a.m. So are you waking up at like 5 a.m. to stream?
We could move it a little bit because I'll be up like on those days. But so another kind of like a side thing of the live streaming, not really associated with the Pokemon, but just say we set a premiere for this episode 31. 25 minutes before the episode, I'll go live on YouTube, maybe with Thomas also, if there's a way to do that, and just, you know, get some engagement with like the fans and the people that are watching. So then right when the episode goes live, we got like 4 or 5 people commenting and liking right away, boosts the algorithm, and then, you know, we get our episodes to 100 views.
These are the type of things you gotta like actually think about. You can't go willy-nilly with an episode, or this is what I've learned, because I've created like at least a couple of shorts recently that I've been happy with, and just from what I can learn from those, it's like, all right, I need to get like attention, get like things that get your attention in the beginning of the short, you know, to like grasp your attention, and then you got to choose the right song maybe. But I think I've been neglecting like the title and hashtags. That definitely, like if you implement like a lot of hashtags, then you know you can push it to different areas of the algorithm. And then like what you're saying is 25-minute live stream before the episode, getting these people to comment just boosts the algo. And it's like you got to do these small things.
For sure. You know? It's like a full-time thing, and at pretty much every time you're putting out content, it's like you have to check like 6 or 7 boxes. Okay, is this a eye-catching thumbnail? Is this a good title? Are these good hashtags? Is this a good description? Is how's the video quality? You know, all these things. Am I gonna put out like a message on our social medias to promote the episode? It's cool stuff to learn, and you know, doing that more will just help us grow even more.
One thing that I've been doing every day is cold showers.
Ooh, yes.
And I've heard you've been doing them too.
Mm-hmm.
And my opinion is they suck, but it just feels so good afterwards. Or at least this morning, every time previously, I would go in and just be like, ooh, like physically exert like noise, like try to go through it. But just this morning, for some reason, I was like, no, let me just breathe. And then like just having that controlled breath, like just dealing with the cold water. Mm-hmm. You like do your whole shower routine. I don't know how. Like, you're lathering up, in the coldness.
Dude, I mean, some of you guys saw us doing ice baths a month and a half ago, and kind of just doing those gets you you mentally prepared for going in. And it's like I like knowing that I have control over my mind and my actions to where I can put myself through that, and you feel so good after, dude.
I feel so groggy in the mornings, and just right after the cold shower, I feel not even energy levels just up, just that I'm maybe more my mind is more clear, or maybe I'm just a bit more focused, rather than foggy mind or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, having those good morning routines, having that a part of the morning routine, I think my ideal morning routine would be wake up, do 25 minutes of zone 2 cardio, get the heart rate up to 140 and just run for 20 minutes. Light workout, maybe full body workout, then cold plunge, ice bath, whatever you want to call it, and then get on with my day. And then by that point, maybe it'll have been enough time to where I can actually have caffeine, because they say an hour and a half after you wake up.
Yeah, 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Because some...
The androgen receptors or something like that.
It's maybe androgen. It's they need to release all of them so you can start to feel awake. And if you take coffee too early, then it blocks it and it can't release it. Yeah. So then later in the day when the caffeine runs out, it's unblocked, and then you're back to feeling tired. Yeah. Instead of all of those are supposed to be cleared up. Mm-hmm. But... that really is the ideal. Waking up at 7 at least is great. Dude. But most of the time, it's just too hard.
It's about how early you can get to bed.
But today, I made the mental note. I fell asleep at 1 a.m., but I was all right, Liam's prioritizing sleep. Let me get 8 hours. So I set my alarm for 9, and that was pretty good.
Yeah. I think I've been wearing this Whoop strap, as you guys know, and I think my sleep last night, somehow, I don't know how, I ended up falling asleep at 2:30, which I thought I was 1:30 falling asleep. And then I ended up waking up at 9:30, so I only got 6.5 or 9.
What was that recovery score?
Let's take a look real quick.
Did you fail?
I think last night was a fail. Last night it was a 40% recovery.
Ooh.
So
bad grade.
Bad grade. My sleep score was a 72, also not very good.
Okay, that's pass.
It's passing. Enough to get by. But, last night I was hanging out with some guys I haven't seen in a while, so...
You gotta make exceptions.
Had some drinks, yeah.
There you go.
That's how you do it. So, next thing.
Well, for me, what I've been doing besides school, I've just been... The way I schedule my classes is that I have more free time at the latter half of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, pretty kind of busy, not really, but then the rest of the week I have a bunch of free time that I can interject different activities in there.
Nice.
And one of them has been trying to learn how to code.
Interesting.
I'm trying to learn Python, which is Tiki, our beloved computer science roommate, or my computer science roommate. Mm-hmm. He tells me Python is one of the easiest languages to learn, most widely used. So I was like, yeah, let me learn it. He gave me a little project where it's a giant list of like with their year of release, cast, genre, and he just had me like do a basic like parse function to like, oh, grab the movies made between these years, grab only the movies with two of the same vowels in their name, grab movies with an actor that have like a certain condition, and then some other stuff. And it was really good like introduction to learning Python. And it's just been so much fun. Like one of my classes is so boring, I'll pull up like Python and try to like work on this little project that I got going or whatever.
Oh, dude, that's cool. I love finding those like little like side projects that maybe like I'm not focusing on in school or class, but it's like, man, I'm kind of very motivated to learn this sort of thing.
Well, the thing is, the applicability is what I see with this is Tiki's got a bunch of other things like setting up a Minecraft server like through just code. Mm-hmm. The next one is working with like this this website. It's called Flask, like the library that you use to work on websites. And then with that idea, I was like, oh, I can make like a pillbox website or something with Python.
For sure.
But I'm just starting out with that. I've been having a lot of fun having something on the side to actually learn. Because related to the topic we're going to talk about, Web 3.0, that involves coding, like being able to implement, I don't know, NFTs, cryptos, all that bullshit, like just whatever pops up. Oh, the AI. That was the main thing. It was like the AI, ChatGPT had an API. Yeah. In which you can access that with Python, like, for example, and then do whatever. So I'm trying to learn Python so I can do those type of things if I ever have an idea in the future.
Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. So for Python, just like real quick, is there certain like, I don't know, like queries, I don't know if that's the right word, or like words that you have to know to like kind of start off your thing?
Well, back in high school and the first year of college, I took like computer science courses, but they weren't Python. They were like different things, but you get like a fundamental sense of the type of things that you need to know. So like, how does the computer store values? So there's like numbers without decimals, and then there's like floats. So like integer, float is a number with like a decimal attached to it. Or a string, which is like just text. Yeah. And then binary, like true, false. Like you learn those simple things, then you're like, okay, operators, plus, minus, divide, multiply, and then if statements is like, if something is true, then do this. It's like you build this fundamental knowledge that all you need to do is just look up like, how do I do this type of thing? And then it just tells you like, okay. And then, but really, Python is super easy that you don't need to look up, or you don't need to know like very specific words. Just it's more or less knowing the conceptual, like what you got to do, and then typing that code out.
Interesting.
While other places you have to be very meticulous. Like a very simple thing with Python is when you're making like x equals 2. Yeah. Like you can just write x equals 2. Computer is fine. Like at least Python is like it understands what you're trying to do. But in like another language, you'd have to be like integer x equals 2. So you're establishing that this variable is going to hold a number value, and then that number value is 2. So like it goes different like levels of functionality, like just how much you have to tell the computer in order to understand you. Yeah. In Python, it understands you pretty easily.
Interesting. So is there more room for error in Python?
Some people that have told that I'm doing this have told me like, like there's some error, but it's so easy to write that once you understand it, then you shouldn't really be making errors.
Fair enough.
As long as you understand like indentation, what you got to write, how the format is. But I think the point that I've heard is, since it's so easy, you might not look for those details all the time, and then that lends itself to making a mistake. While with other languages, you have to be meticulous all the time, so you will probably have, like, if you're just in that mindset, you probably won't leave a mistake or something like that. Or like a simple syntax errors, like if you type something wrong, then the computer's like, I can't run this. Yeah. Something's wrong.
Yeah. And then you have to misspell like a word or something.
Yeah.
Interesting. Quickly, a book that I just got.
Yes.
Liam's new book acquisition, The Almanac of Naval Ravikant.
Okay.
And it is subtitled as A Guide to Wealth and Happiness. So this guy's a guy born in Delhi, in India, and he's a fairly young guy. At this point in 2023, he is 48. And he's been he was named Angel Investor of the Year in 2018, and he's got a bunch of other things. He was a CEO and founder at age 25, venture capital partner at age 27. Super smart guy who puts out a lot of good things for motivating you for wealth and happiness.
Have you read it?
I haven't read it. I just
you just got it.
Yeah, one of the podcasts that I listen to, which is Red Hawk Recap, and also GX Soto. He does more. He's like said more stuff, but basically they'll just like read a little proverb basically out of the book every episode. So I thought I'd just flip to a random page and find one.
All right, let's hear it.
Here's a good one. A happy person isn't someone who's happy all the time. It's someone who effortlessly interprets events in such a way that they don't lose their innate peace. So
I agree.
That to me in my head is like just preaching stoicism. Be stoic. Like if I'm driving down the street and some guy cuts me off, I shouldn't be raising my hand, flicking him off, like pulling for my gun that's on the side. This guy, maybe he's having a bad day. Maybe
I shouldn't pull out the gun and just shoot him, dude.
Maybe he's having a bad day. Maybe something happened. Maybe his wife's mad at him. Maybe, they got in an argument right before he left. He just got fired from his job, something like that. So I'm just going to, not let that ruin my personal happiness. So,
yeah, I don't know what to say to that. I mean, like that's just facts.
Yeah, it's a cool book. I'm excited to read it, and it's one of those that I think more than any other book, I'm just gonna some days just open up to a random page and just read.
Have you finished Atomic Habits?
Not yet.
Where are you at?
Chapter 6, I think.
Okay, Celia started rereading it, and now she's on, I think, chapter 9.
Nice.
So
she's been grinding. I've been reading like my Com Theory book and some other like actual books
your
for
book,
classes.
yeah, that's a
like,
bit tough.
Yeah, but no, I mean, Atomic Habits. It's a great book. I really like the dude. Every chapter I read, it's like, damn, I really like that. Like the one where it was about location and time for building habits, like and having each set like thing in your environment set for a certain thing. Like this chair I'll read at, this desk I'll work at, this bed I'll sleep at.
Yeah,
that's like a problem for me. Like at my desk I'll eat, play video games, study, and in my bed I'll scroll TikTok, I'll sleep, and then sometimes those get mixed and it's like but
yeah, having it like labeled explicitly separate activities makes it easier to establish that habit at that location.
For sure. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Dude, all those books are super cool just to get in that mindset, and I've been really enjoying those over the past, honestly, 6 months.
I've been seeing a little bit too many YouTube shorts recently, and this one guy, have you heard of the Savage Army?
Mm-mm.
It's this one like Swedish dude, and basically he's kind of like Liver King in a sense, but no, he doesn't. He called out Liver King before he admitted or whatever, but I think everyone was calling Liver King out.
Yeah,
that doesn't relate. That was the first short I saw of him. It was him calling him out, but he's this tall, built, jacked Swedish dude, and one of the things that he always does is, do you know like the mace bell workout where you go around your shoulder?
Yes,
and like
an around the world with like a whatever pound weight on the end of like a stick. Yeah,
and you could do it one-handed, two-handed. But it's always like he's got this Viking music going, and he's just like I'm afraid it might be copywritten, so I'm not gonna play it, but
we could take a look at it later, or maybe like throw it in for a little short or something.
But I don't know, I like what he preaches. Like he has like a I don't know, like to promote nasal breathing, he has this mouth tape. So like when you go to bed, you put the tape on your mouth so you can only like breathe through your nose.
Yeah.
Or like when you're working out, force yourself to only breathe through the nose. The mace spell, I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of him, and I want to get a mace spell.
Yeah.
Basically.
Having a whole like kettlebell set would be awesome because those work. I've been.
You could do it with a kettlebell too. Like.
Yeah, for my warm up. Around the world is what I call them. Or halos. I think halos is like the correct term if it's around your like head like that. Around the world is around your chest.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I've been trying to focus my workouts more towards like jujitsu stuff. So more like whole body stuff that gets my heart rate up for longer periods. Because I'm pretty excited to join a jujitsu gym when I graduate. So I'm trying to prepare for that now physically.
Okay.
But yeah, some quick news that I want to go over, just like rapid fire, real quick.
Oh, rapid fire! All right, let's hear it.
Okay. Conor McGregor is hit by a car. Posted on his Instagram a video of him getting hit by a car. Apparently, the driver had some sunshine in his eyes and couldn't see him, and then the driver ends up giving Conor a ride home. Luckily, he was okay. But this is what his Instagram caption says. Got a bang of a car just now from behind. A sun trap. That driver couldn't see me. Full speed straight through me. Thank the God it wasn't my time. Thank you for wrestling in judo also. Having awareness on the landing saved me life.
That's funny.
So Conor McGregor almost died. Thank God he didn't, because allegations. He does have some allegations right now that he just fucking Spartan kicked some girl off of his yacht a year ago.
What?
And now she's saying that he's like an evil like supervillain. But better allegations are that he might be the coach for the next Ultimate Fighter, which is
that's the news I heard, that he was going to be a coach.
Yeah, that other stuff, I don't know. Okay, second one. On TikTok, there's a guy, I forget his name, but he's doing a series where he starts from $10 and he's working his way up to $10,000 in sports betting. Mm-hmm. And every day he bets the money he won, basically doubling his money every day for like 2 weeks, going on the road to 10 to 10K. And it's gained a lot of track. He made it up to 2K, and then he lost. And now he restarted. And it's gotten a lot of traction. So day 3, there was a bunch of posts going on about a guy. They call it like a sweat, when the guy like waits until the last minute of the game to like basically cash the bet. It was like a points bet for one of the basketball players, and he hit a 3 with like 30 seconds left in the game. And all these like sports betting Instagram channels were just posting like these guys in their like living rooms, like frat dudes, just, yeah. And obviously everybody's watching it. And a negative about that is, by the time it gets posted and I look at it, the odds are so bad for like the parlay that he puts together, because everybody's betting it. So Vegas is like, all right, we're gonna shoot the numbers up. Mm-hmm. So a plus 102, which is what he might be betting, by the time I see it, might be like a minus 110. So then you're not really able to make double your money. And then you're having to put more stuff on, which risks you losing the parlay.
Okay.
So sports betting, it was crypto last year. This year, it's sports betting is the thing that's just going to take over everybody.
Really?
Yes. Next one. Have you ever heard of the Trend Twins?
The Trend Twins?
The Trend Twins.
Is this on TikTok?
Yeah,
I don't know these TikTok trends.
It's not. I think they're on everything. They're a fitness like channel. Yeah. It's these 2 20-year-old kids that are probably like 5'5", who are just trend out of their heads. They look like they're 45 and they're 20. And they just go and they just rep out these massive weights and just do crazy shit. And they're twins and they're short and they're on trend.
Oh wait, are they called Trend?
Trend, like Trenbolone twins, like the androgynous or the
No, I thought you said Trend Twins. Oh, and I was like, Trend? What? No. Trend Twins. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Trend is like testosterone steroid, something like that. Yeah,
basically.
But
would you ever do?
What about?
I was just seeing if you knew about them.
Would I ever do steroids?
Yeah, would you ever do steroids?
No.
Once you're up to like 55, your testosterone's starting to go
down that makes sense on a health like reasoning.
Yeah,
like,
but
my testosterone's down, so let me do TRT, whatever.
At the age you're at now, you would not?
No, I don't see the point of it, though.
I agree.
I feel like there's natural things you can do, like getting good sleep to increase testosterone, or working out, or eating good food. Like, I don't need to inject. I'm not trying to get ultra jacked.
That's the thing with like a lot of things. Maybe like depression or other illnesses. Maybe we should look at how you're sleeping. How are you eating first before we start prescribing you a bunch of these medications?
I mean, like,
because that's how you just build an epidemic of people reliant on these drugs. Like, start within you. Start like doing things better for your life. Don't eat out all the time. Make organic foods. Work out. Are you getting your heart rate? Like, are you maxing out your heart rate at least once a week? No? Well, you probably should be. Mm-hmm. That'll make you feel better.
I mean, that's just, like, a basic tenet is going through stress so that you're prepared for the next stress event.
That's right.
That's basically life, almost. Mm-hmm. You get stressed when you're growing up about homework or whatever, and then you learn it. And the next time you got homework, it's not as stressful.
Yeah.
Or you work out, you stress your muscle fibers so that they rebuild. So next time, you could lift more weight or you could do more reps because what's going on?
I'm sorry. My ears all of a sudden just like got clogged up and I'm trying to pop them.
Do you want some gum? I got gum.
I think I'm okay. That was weird. Did we get an elevation change?
I don't think in Illinois we're going through elevation changes.
Okay.
But what were we talking? Oh yeah, like
just
doing good habits. I mean,
And we
what is the argument against doing good habits? You know, like
I don't think there's not
the
like,
argument is just saving time or maybe like just a shortcut with the pills. You know,
yes,
like
yes.
like I don't.
I
heard from this one dude on the internet that's no longer on the internet anymore that like people who take headache pills like are dumb. Like you're like, did you drink enough water? No. Like, are you sure you drank enough water? Then okay, maybe sleep. Maybe you're just too tired, or maybe eat. Make sure you're not like too hungry, or like anything. Like, are you really stressed out? Like, maybe take a break.
Is that guy in jail right now?
He might be.
Okay. Because I saw something maybe from that same guy on a statement that was put out from either him or like his PR team of him in jail.
Oh, wait. Do you know the name of this dude? I forgot his name.
Bamboo Bait.
Bamboo Bait. Burstin' Bait.
Burstin' Bait. Dude, that Vice documentary was pretty crazy.
I didn't watch it.
You should. You should. It's pretty cool. It's like the guy's doing the documentary, and it's like pretty much falls in line with like right when he gets deplatformed, and then pretty much right after arrested, and he's like there catching everything. It's pretty neat. But yeah, I mean that's it for. Oh, I guess I got some AI news to go over.
I got some news.
Okay, you got. Oh, so I'm sorry.
I got some news. What the hell?
Yeah, go.
Rick and Morty co-creator Justin Roiland, allegations for domestic abuse. He got kicked off of Adult Swim, Hulu, some other stuff. But I think Rick and Morty is still going on. They just have a new cast so I think it's gonna be different voices.
But luckily, people are so good at impressions that it'll probably sound the same.
No, you could probably use an AI just to recreate the Rick and Morty voices.
What about you?
What about me?
I was talking to Dan, and he said, I think Thomas should take over Justin Roiland's spot.
What?
Yes.
There's no way.
A legitimate feelings. We think that you should take his spot.
For Rick and Morty?
Yes.
Like, as a voice actor?
Yes. Try real quick doing a Rick impression.
Oh, shit, I don't even know who Rick is. Is he the scientist dude?
Yeah.
Oh. I turned myself into Pickle Rick. I'm a Pickle Rick, Morty. I can't.
Okay.
It's like, he's got that high pitch, but still like manly tone behind it, and it has got that rasp. It's like Jordan Peterson. It's like he's got a high tone or like a high pitch, but still with the raspiness, it sounds like an old man.
Yeah.
I can't do that voice impression. There's no way.
Next one, Morty.
Morty?
Do a Morty impression.
I don't know about this, Rick. Or I don't know about this. Wait, Morty? Wait,
Yeah.
Morty's the kid.
Yeah. You're.
I don't know about this, Rick. We shouldn't be going back in time and messing with the. Wait.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Morty, you don't have to worry about this stupid. I can't fucking.
Morty. Stick this up your ass, Morty, please. Stick this up your ass.
What? Stick this in your ass for the future.
So Dan, leave a comment on how you think Thomas's interview went. I think he gets the job.
Oh shit, you're the interviewer.
In other news,
I think I saw something like this on Snapchat, then I found the news article. Woman caught posing as a high school student by using a fake birth certificate in New Jersey. And basically, she was a grad from Rutgers. And I don't know why, but she used a fake birth certificate and was able, I think she was like 28, 29 years old, go to high school. And then I think she tried hanging out with some of the people. And then they found out her real age, and now she's in trouble.
What the heck?
But
That's, oh my gosh! I mean, what could have? I wonder if there was any nefarious intentions behind that, or if she was just kind of what if there was a social media aspect, or if this was just something she wanted to do in her head? Because you see so much of this crazy stuff. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this for a video or something.
I don't know. It's like she went to the guidance counselors and talked with them. She's going to these classes, trying to hang out with the kids. It's like, what's her mindset at?
And she went to Rutgers, which is good school.
Acclaimed.
Yeah, acclaimed university.
But what's interesting is this isn't like the first time stuff like this has happened. Brian McKinnon in 1993 posed as a fifth-year high school student in Glasgow.
Scotland?
But he was 30 years old, and he claimed to be 17.
Oh God!
And then
That's just
he remained at the school for a whole year, and then got exposed a year later when he was a student at some other medical university.
What?
And a newspaper reported his real identity.
Oh my God!
And then there's a documentary about it. It doesn't say the name. Oh wait, is this it? Brandon Lee is the dude.
Oh, that guy looks weird. Weird. That guy. Interesting, dude. Oh, that's kind of scary.
It is very weird. I don't know.
God, that makes me almost not want to when the time comes that I have kids.
Do you remember in our high school there's I would see this one woman that obviously was just really old, and I don't know if she was getting just her GED or something, but I'm imagining I wasn't weirded out by that because it was clear that she was old, and I'm guessing I don't know if you ever really saw her though.
I can't recall her.
No,
I kind of just wiped all my memories from high school.
But that's different. It's she got in, and I guess she's just doing something else or whatever. But a 28, 30-year-old coming back to high school and trying to pose as a student.
It's like 21 Jump Street. What happens?
21.
What happens if those guys are not guys, especially, and they're just preying on the younger girls? What if something like that happens? That's not good.
No, not at all.
Not good at all.
Also,
yes.
The Czech Republic elections just happened recently.
Ooh.
This guy Peter Pavel, liberal, ex-military sergeant or something, he beat his populist rival Andrei Babis. But the one interesting thing I got from this news was that Pavel, the guy that won, had to go in the final week of the campaign or whatever. He had to go on Twitter and confirm that he was alive because some some news source was spreading fake news that he was dead.
What?
Just spreading this guy's dead. This guy's dead. He got to go on Twitter no, I'm alive. This president, this guy that's running for president or whatever.
Crazy.
And then basically they stopped doing speeches for the campaign because it was just threat of assassination. They're afraid of getting assassinated basically.
Holy shit.
But that's all I got from that article.
Wow.
Now,
real quick, did you see the video of the guy with the DoorDash, McDonald's DoorDash, walking onto a college basketball court?
What? What are you talking about?
So I ended up finding out that it was a TikTok stunt.
Oh.
But a guy is an Uber Eats driver, and he's dropping this food off, and somehow he's courtside, walking around, and in the middle of the play, he walks onto the corner of the court, and there's basketball players right next to him with the ball, and he's asking around. He's like, "DoorDash, anybody? DoorDash." Oh, it was the craziest thing. And then I see a picture, and he's got a little lavalier mic on him, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, somebody set that up." But dude, something like that as a fantasy football punishment or something would be so funny, so funny. Let me try and pull this up real quick to show you. I mean, he was.
Wait, when you say fantasy football punishment, what? You lose in your little bracket, and then you have to go out and do this stunt?
So if you finish at the bottom of the standings for the regular season, usually guys will be okay, you got to shave your head, you got to get a tattoo, you got to.
So this the fake DoorDash.
Yeah, this something dumb like this would be all right, you gotta pull this stunt.
Did he not get you know how people what is it called when you run on the court or run on the field with no shirt on? What's that called? When you run on
streaking?
Streaking. Don't. Oh wait.
So this is a court side. There's him. He's legit on the court with the guys right there. No, let me try and find the announcer view of it was hilarious as well.
Was that college basketball?
College basketball, like a smaller school.
Okay, never mind. If it was in NBA, it would have been tackled or some shit.
Yeah, like look at that.
Delivering food mid-game.
I mean, he was right there, and guys were like right there on the court. It's crazy. It was hilarious. Dude, I love. People are so creative.
DoorDash?
Anybody? DoorDash? Anybody's holding the food and stuff. Oh man, awesome.
And then last bit of news. I think it just came out today. It was a video released in Tennessee of like the police got like some police beating up a man.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was too morbid, so I didn't write too much about it, but I know that's a big news, at least today, on January 28th, 2023. Some video... Wait, let me just confirm. Tennessee police... Tennessee... Oh, wait. Let me look up Tennessee police video. Tennessee leaders shaken at difficult-to-watch... Tyre Nichols police beating video. And okay, I guess we'll give it a quick look, but I don't want to focus on it too much.
Yeah.
Show me the video. Oh shit.
Ooh, that's in rough shape.
Oh my god. Yeah, but basically they like beat him up to such a bad extent, and I think probably just for unwarranted reasons. I guess they don't show the video. Oh, wait. Video from our partners? Oh, no, that's an ad.
They beat him up as bad as the main guy in The Last of Us beat up his buddy that was like the member of the military.
Yeah.
Last of Us, great show.
But that's all the news I got.
It's tough. We talked about this a little bit off air, but just to have it like on the podcast, some quick AI news.
Wait, intermission?
Yes. Intermission, real quick.
Yeah,
let's
go.
take an intermission.
PP.
Right. And we're back. So, some quick AI news before we jump into our Web3 discussion. It's kind of, this is all relevant to each other, but our good friends at ChatGPT, that AI has passed tests that are required for medical licenses and business degrees in different universities and medical institutions. AI is passing those tests. I don't know if it's with flying colors. I don't know if it's like, C's get degrees type stuff.
Wait. What is it passing again? Say it.
It's passing tests required for medical licenses and business degrees.
So
like, say like...
MCAT? Wait, is MCAT the law one? What's the one for medical? Or... No, I think for like being a lawyer.
Being a lawyer?
Is that
Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul.
MCAT?
Better Call Saul.
Is it not? Am I misremembering?
The bar. Thank you, Tiki.
Thanks. Okay, it's the bar for the law, and then MCAT is for medical. Okay, but is it passing the MCAT, or is it passing like some other bullshit?
It just said medical licenses and business degrees. I didn't read farther into the...
Well, I'm just wondering, like, for that shit, is that like, are the answers for those like you can look them up? Like, okay, the ChatGPT is going through this, and it's like, let me look up the answer, like, in a way.
Yeah, like the test bank is somewhere online. But, I mean, even if it wasn't, it would be able to... It's still doing that, right? If it just gets the sentence and say there's, like, a set number of responses, it could just scan... I mean, the internet is an entire test bank.
As an anonymous member has told us, it can be confidently wrong.
That's true.
And who knows? Uh-oh. The DoorDash has been stolen.
No. Downstairs, maybe?
Sure.
What?
Nah, it probably just got dropped off at the wrong door.
Mm-hmm. Can be confidently wrong.
Indeed, it can be. But, I saw a movie the other day called The Wandering Earth Project, or I think it's just called The Wandering Earth 2.
Yeah.
And it had an AI in there that could,
Feels good.
I like that cold air coming in. Basically, I think the AI, it was basically a quantum. I keep saying basically. Basically. Okay, it's out of my system.
Yeah.
It's a quantum computing, like intelligent computer, and that's the AI. And they used, it's so hard to explain what this AI does, but it can make its own operating system to handle the operation that it needs to do in a way.
Okay.
And the big implication from this in the movie that it was able to do was create its own operating system to handle all these construction robots that exist on Earth to basically self-construct whatever thing you need to do. They were on the moon. They had to construct like an engine.
Yeah.
So they had the computer handle all the logistics and control the robots to like 3D print, the engine shit.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And ChatGPT can write code for you. Like, you can be like, write me something protocol in Python, and it'll create code.
What?
And you'll probably just have to like not even adjust it, but maybe like edit a line or two, and then it'll get working. I've seen people on Reddit automate their jobs using ChatGPT to like make the code.
Yeah.
You're like, ChatGPT, write a code to respond to any email that like has this prompt and have this like response, and then boom, like any email that comes with like a very easy like FAQ or what is it, whatever, frequently asked questions.
Yep.
And like automate the responses for those emails. Wow. And everyone on Reddit was getting mad. They're like, don't show this. The corporation's gonna find out.
Dude, I mean, so yeah, people are gonna start using it for businesses and like their college classes. Have you used it for any classes so far?
I've only used the mobile one, and I've been deterred ever since. I knew like there was a limit, so I've just never used it. But I feel like on the desktop version, it's unlimited usage.
I think so.
Have you used it on the computer yet?
I haven't.
All right, we're so ChatGPT creating its own code.
Yep.
Automating jobs.
Nuts.
Any comments?
I started to go down the rabbit hole of like using it at university stuff.
Oh, have I used it? And the desktop version? No. Yeah. I really just need to test it out, but I guess I can try to use it for like essay writing. Like, write me an essay about streams and rivers or something. That's like that's one of the essays I'm gonna have to write about.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, that's all I had for that topic. We can move on to
Web 3.0.
The 3.0, our very informed and educated thoughts about the web.
So can I do like a little introduction thing into this topic?
Yeah.
So the internet was created by Tim Berners-Lee, a very, let's just say, smart man, accomplished man. He published the first website which described the project in 1990 is when he described the project and iterated a project. What am I
saying? We can restart. Walk, take a walk. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go. Tim Berners-Lee, a smart dude from Britain, I think, worked at this Geneva place and basically just set up the internet. Web 1.0. We're talking about Web 3.0. What the heck is Web 1.0? Well, you could refer it to as the read-only web. And this first version that he made was basically just you click on a link and you go to a different website that has information on it. He made it so that it'd be easier to look for research findings and stuff. Web 2.0 can be called the socially interactive web. And it's run by these companies that have the social media companies where you can go on there and connect with millions of people. Yep. So rather than using the internet just to click on links and read data or read information, now you're clicking links, watching videos, being influenced by people, like just seeing. So it's like a social web going on. Web 3.0 is supposed to be a way to comprehend the internet is going to comprehend information on a human level, quote unquote. And I have the formal definition from some website. Web 3.0 is the new and upcoming iteration of the World Wide Web, a public network built on a distributed ledger technology and a semantic architecture to enable decentralization, personalization, immersiveness, and a token-driven economy. I thought it was interesting. So with that, what should we go on? Okay. Wait. Tim Berners-Lee, the creator of the interweb, does not like Web 3. Or at least this like version that's being spouted out. He wants decentralized internet, but he doesn't like how Web 3 is being like used by these crypto people and like kind of buzzwordy.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe on the hype. He doesn't even like blockchain tech. I think he says it's just too much for how it's going to be implemented. And I think a quote, this isn't exact quote, but it's a centralized entity in Web 3.0 masked as decentralized. So there's still going to be like some central company or figure that controls something, but they're going to mask it like, oh, we're decentralized.
Interesting.
But I don't know. Any quick thoughts you had? Or
so I like learning the history about Web 1.0 and 2.0 and 3.0 is like kind of very important, I think, to learning like what's going to be different on Web 3.0. Web 2.0, the fact that like you log into a website and you like say you log into Facebook, you're going to get a different like set of like outputs on your Facebook page than anybody else in the world, because they're collecting that data on you and then they're tailoring your page towards you. Versus Web 1.0 was just like an HTML read. Everybody can read that same thing.
Yeah.
And then Web 3.0 is going to be where everybody can read those pages, right? But there's going to be no centralization. There's going to be no, giant rooms full of what are they called? Like
data farm, or not farm, like just databases.
Yeah, just giant
like
databases.
Server rooms.
Server rooms. Yeah, there's going to be no server rooms. And everybody is going to be able to, like, when they click on a page, it's going to download onto their personal, like, it's going to...
I don't know the specifics yet. Mm-hmm. That's why before this podcast, I'm like, we're going to have to do another episode anyway.
Yeah.
This is like just an intro deep dive into it. But some of the components, basically, kind of illustrated in the definition, but blockchain tech alongside with crypto, and then a reliance on AI technology, decentralization, redefining data ownership, kind of on like what you were touching on, and then also like a semantic web structure. That's kind of hard for me. It was hard for me to understand what that meant, but semantics is meaning and language.
Yeah.
So web structure is like the internet is designed in a way where you can grab meaning out of it, and it makes it easier for AI to access that data. Like it understands the semantics of it, and is able to pull out of it. So maybe, I know this is airplane data, or like whatever. Like I know what I need to grab from this data, or this is bus info data, and I can grab from there. And then this kind of stuff exists, but I think Web 3.0 would emphasize that it's an easier task to do online versus how it is now, which is, how do I get from A to B in the United States? And you just type that in, and then it figures out for you, because all the data is already on the internet. The AI can access it easily, and it put it all in one place for you. So go to this bus stop at this time, grab these plane tickets. You'll arrive at this time. You can grab this hotel when you're over there, like that type of deal. Where right now, I think airplane companies and like hotel companies have already bought like tech or just code basically that does this.
Interesting.
I like the redefining data ownership, which is what you were touching on it with Web 2.0. Is you log on to Facebook, now Facebook is farming your data.
Yes.
If you allow it to. It's farming your data, so to, what is it called, curate your feed.
Yep.
YouTube, collecting your data, curating your feed, Instagram, all the same.
Yeah, and the ability for us to use those platforms for free is only achievable because then they're taking that data and selling it off to different companies that then will advertise to us. So that's why you're seeing maybe targeted ads on, say I looked up Liquid IV 2 days ago. Now it's popping up on like the sidebar. I'm getting display ads of Liquid IV.
All these times I'm talking about Liquid IV, I still haven't gotten an ad. What is going on? Liquid IV, do you have like me blacklisted or something? Like, I'm not even getting your ads.
Not getting the ads. You're not receiving our emails. What is going on? I literally use your product every single day.
I actually do.
I literally have 3 different bags. I have the emergency one, I have the regular one, and I have
emergency one?
whatever that one is called.
Oh, you mean the immune support?
The immune support, sorry. Okay. Emergency, get that guy out of there. We don't like them. Immune support, normal, hydration, and energy. I have all of them. Where are you guys at? I'm sorry.
Check your spam folder, please.
Spam. Dude, okay,
please.
So, but me going into marketing, like targeting consumers using things like the Facebook Pixel and data that Facebook has gathered is massive because we're able to send these advertisements to our target segments to hopefully bring them, maybe they're on Facebook's page and they see our ad. We want them to leave Facebook's page and come to our page. Once Web 3.0 comes, the age of targeted advertisement seems like it's just going to be gone.
Well,
because
I think let's just say emphasis on ownership with the data. So you're the ownership of this data that you're gathering for marketing is in the hands of Facebook. Let's say they're giving it to you because you're paying them money for this data, so they own it. But redefining that ownership is like, okay, I have my data. I know, like, all right, I've watched these videos. That's on my data. I've looked up these things. That's my data. Like, Google doesn't get to keep my search history. I get to keep it. And it's like, all right, this program can only run if we can push certain ads to you. Do you agree to give us like certain data so that, you know, that these companies that come and like can give us money can like target these ads to you, and, you know, like explicit like data, you know, what is it called? Data giving it up, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Private ownership, in a sense, private, that whatever is attached to you is yours, and you can use that, you know. Like, imagine Facebook is like, all right, we have tons of advertisers that we want to make money from. Can you just give us some stuff so we can use it? Yeah. Like, imagine Facebook, like, having maybe probably in more legal word sentences, but, you know, like in terms of conditions, it's probably in there. Or, what if you had like a terms of conditions, but you had an AI read it to grab the most important things out of it?
Dude, you know what? I saw an article about that.
Really?
That same thing. Really? Literally an AI that will read terms and conditions and spit out anything that might seem different or unusual from other...
Like other TOC.
Yeah, it'll give you like a breakdown of like the general idea of it, and then any like things that might stand out to the AI. So somehow it's probably been trained over a bunch of different terms and conditions to see like, okay, this is not really legit. What's going on here? But yeah, dude, having like ownership of your data is going to be huge. I wonder, like, I feel like Facebook and Google are going to push hard against Web3.
Well, no, they're Meta is pushing for the metaverse, which is part of Web3. I didn't put in the components thing, but it says like one of the components is allowing metaverse, or, you know, being able to live on the web, so to say. And I don't really know what that means, but Meta, I think, would be trying to embrace Web3. But, you know, Web3 is an ideal utopian internet type of deal. You can't ideally get everything decentralized, everything like you own everything that you do, or everything's on the blockchain. It's just too ideal. You can't do it, because how are you going to have the blockchain exist without one, you know, an entity of some sort maintaining it, you know? but I think that's like.
So another thing I saw was that people would be paid through like crypto or different other forms of decentralized coins for doing certain things. Maybe like they find like a glitch or something in the code, they can report it and then they'll get paid on it. So then, there's not even a need for like US currency on Web 3.0. It'll all be decentralized on these blockchains like you were talking about, and it would be just DeFi, decentralized finance.
So I forgot about DeFi, D-app or D-app, like decentralized apps.
DAOs.
DAOs, decentralized what?
DAO, DOA, something like that. That was another buzzword.
But I think it's important to maybe just explain really quick what blockchain is.
Yeah.
On Google, digital ledger of transactions that is duplicated and distributed across the entire network of computer systems on the blockchain. Ledger is a piece of paper that has all of the account transactions on it, like if it's debit, credit, and it just keeps track of that. So imagine a digital ledger, but it's spread out over multiple points, so to say. So Web 2.0, let's just say all of your search history data is in this one warehouse factory that keeps it all in one place.
Yeah.
With the blockchain, it's to split apart that centralized data place to different nodes where, okay, we need to save this transaction. Send it to that node, send it like to verify. So it's verified decentrally. It's not a central point. Like all these other people are like, all right, did this transaction happen? Yes. And it kind of lends itself to security because you can enter that data farm. Like if it's in one spot, change whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then whenever you refer to that info, it's going to be changed. But if you change one node on the blockchain, it'll see it doesn't match up with the other nodes that have verified this, and it kind of builds up the security, I think.
Huh.
And I think it takes up less storage and because since it's distributed. So we need Albin on here.
He would be super good for this episode, but. So there wouldn't be any server rooms for decentralization.
I do not think so, but I can't confirm. I that's like the concept, I believe.
Real quick, DAO.
DAO?
Decentralized Autonomous Organization. Is an organization constructed by rules encoded as a computer program that is often transparent, controlled by the organization's members and not influenced by a central government. That I didn't really like that.
That movie that I was talking to you about, or whatever, Wandering Earth. They move the Earth. They're moving the Earth to a different solar system. That's the premise.
Wow.
You put a bunch of engines on Earth to fire so that you can move Earth through space.
Come on.
It's a thing. That's
what?
Yes.
But
we've never done it, but
would that even be possible? Because the Earth's constantly spinning, right?
Well, they stopped the rotation of the Earth. Well,
and then we die.
The sun is getting. I was talking with an anonymous roommate about this, and it is a little bit not feasible. But this is just how the story goes in the movie. The sun is becoming too big. It's turning into a red giant, which means it'll become so big and engulfs the Earth.
Oh my God!
That's the crisis at hand.
Yeah.
And since it's gotten so big, it kind of stopped Earth's rotation.
Oh.
That caused tsunamis, other shit, like natural disasters. And they're like, we gotta go.
Yeah.
We're gonna die in 100 years. And then, yada, yada, yada. It's not a spoiler, but they end up getting the shit to work. And that's why this is a second movie. The second one that I watched was a prequel. The first one was they've already been out and they deal with other problems.
Aliens.
I think in the first movie they were using Jupiter as a gravity assist so that you can go around it and go.
Oh yeah.
Like that. Use the momentum. The Martian.
When didn't they use Earth as a slingshot basically?
Yeah.
That was so sweet. Great movie. Sorry. So they used Jupiter.
Oh, but this AI, this whole thing is just to talk about the AI. Which was controlling everything.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that'd be decentralized, whatever. But they had 4 members, like 4 permanent members to oversee the decisions that they make. So I'm imagining that's what DAO is. Is you have an AI or just like this coded thing that runs the operation, but you've got members of the board, making sure it's not going out of line or
literally
like trying to kill us.
No central governing body, but like all the almost like shareholders of a company are the ones who are like making the decisions. And no, I'm assuming nobody has like majority stake. Like say for example, like at least with the news recently, the WWE, they've been making moves, but their moves ultimately will come down to who holds the majority stake, which is Vince McMahon. And he's like, all right, I've got stuff going on. I'm going to sell this company to the Saudis, which is a whole nother thing that I can go on about. But basically he's like, okay, I have majority power. You guys need to bring me back on. The board's like, no. Let me say this again. You guys need to bring me back on. No. All right, I'll fire everybody off the board. So now Vince has just basically taken control. But if this were a DAO, nobody would have that majority stake in the business. Yeah. So I mean, it'll be like with how much I heard, like the number was like in the multi-billions in like money that's been put into like blockchain technology and decentralization and all that stuff. Like no matter if it is feasible or not, we're going to see crazy like innovation in it through the next 10, 15, 20 years. So it'll be interesting to see what it does. But something like this Web3, I mean, I'd be interested to see like how do we interact with Web3? Are we still going on like Google as a browser or?
Well, the thing is, you can use ChatGPT as a browser.
Yeah, true.
Like, well, I don't know. What does a guy do if he has a brain injury? And then ChatGPT, like, there you go. Like, this is what you got to do.
Yeah. Who directed Avatar 2?
James Cameron, you idiot.
Oh, Jesus. Man. Shout out to everybody who's still listening.
Yeah, there's probably like an hour and a half in now.
Dude, I love these episodes. These are so fun. And Web3 is like, for me, it's a tough concept to understand. But when I got Master Thomas here explaining it to me, it's like, ooh, I understand it a little bit.
This is just like the surface level stuff too.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even begin to grasp how all this technology works together in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even understand Web 2.0 like fully.
Mm-hmm. Web 2.0, I was understanding a little bit more. Just like how like, we've basically, whether we like it or not, we're giving up our data to these companies, and then they're using that to do all these different things on the web. That was not a good explanation, but just like working in like doing marketing, like doing digital marketing, and realizing like the power of retargeting and all that stuff. It's like, man, there's really just so much data floating around. Like you can go onto Facebook and say, all right, Facebook, I want your API, which is called the Google Pixel, to be integrated into my website. So then you can read when people are on my website, so then I can go and buy that information from you. So then I can retarget it so that when they're on your website, which is Facebook, I can send them ads which will bring them off your website and back onto my website.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and it's been something cool to learn about. I think Web 2.0, Web 1.0. The simple old days. Back when it was just HTML script, you just click on it and you see an article written by Dan about how Thomas should be the next Rick and Morty voice actor.
Where's the website? Oh, there it is. Freak. Look, maybe we'll pull up a screenshot, but this is how it looks. Home of the first website. Browse the first website, and then this is how it looks.
Wow.
What is out there? And then it just like points you to different like links where you can find more info. It looks like a text file. That's what it looks like to me.
Dude, I'd be interested to see the like how this ranks in terms of like search engine optimization.
Like what? What do you mean?
So like search engine like SEO stuff is basically if you look up a certain query in like a Google search bar, how likely is it that my website is gonna like populate higher on the list than others? And that's determined through one of the main things is like power of your links. So something like this, I wonder how powerful their like links are to other pages, to where whether or not like it'll like a basic idea. Like sorry, go back to it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So, can you just look up like normal stuff on this, or is this?
What do you mean look up normal stuff? This is the website right here.
This is the website, and what does it provide people with? Just a history of like what is?
Well, this is explaining the project. So this guy made a project where, like, oh, you can click these links and then access different things. And this was the first website where, all right, I have this website here, and then you can click. Like, imagine you go on the internet, you don't have Google, you don't have anything, you just have, this link.
Yeah.
You click on it, and it's like, okay.
Brings you to another HTML page.
Yeah, like, all right, I want to learn the history. Let me click on history.
Like, if I looked up history of the first website, is that link right there, is that going to be the first thing that populates?
I don't think so, because now other people have capitalized.
Yeah.
History of the first ever website. And then it's Business Insider, and then it's second. And it brings you to here where... Like,
okay, so yeah, it ranks pretty well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But, I mean, I've also been recently looking this up, so I don't know if Google is just pushing it. Because, I'll hear, like... I'm watching Trailer Park Boys with my friend, and Leahy uses a word, lascivious, or some bullshit, like, Shakespearean word.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what does that word mean? I type, it's festivus or something. I type FES, and it pulls up that word that I was, like, thinking of, like, what is the definition of? Yeah. FES, festival. What's another FES word?
Fester. Fergalicious.
It doesn't matter. There's plenty of other things that it could have pulled up, but it pulled up that definition. Or
that's interesting.
Recidivist was the word, I think. Recidivist. Recidivist. A convicted criminal who reoffends, especially a repeat. So I think I typed REC.
Is that Julian or is that
Leahy? He was just referring to probably Ricky. Let's go arrest those recidivist bastards.
Oh man. Great show. Great show.
You wanted to push Odyssey?
Oh yes. So on the topic of Web 3.0, there's a video sharing platform that is pretty much decentralized. So there's no limits to the content that you can post. Pretty much anything that you can get in a 720p video you can put on there. So I thought in the theme of our Web 3.0 episode, we would release a few Grandma's Pillbox podcasts on there. So the link will be in the description for you guys to follow. Go watch some of those, get some views up on those, and it'll be interesting to see like what the power of Odyssey has in the future. And I'm also interested to possibly like deep dive on there because there's no restrictions compared to like YouTube's terms of service. Like, can I just look up like Al-Qaeda beheadings on there?
No. The company is okay. So Odyssey was this video project platform built under another company called LBRY. I'm guessing that means library.
Yeah.
And this company library is a blockchain-based file sharing and payment network that powers decentralized platforms, primarily social networks and video platforms. So they have, I'm guessing they run a blockchain service. So, and, I don't see this exactly like this. It's a central, entity running this blockchain thing. But, I'd have to look into, it has a computer technology thing, content users, moderation. It goes way into, like, I can find out more.
And it might also it might also be that like Odyssey has like it has, you can vote on it.
The company has described Odyssey and other platforms it has built utilizing its library protocol as platforms for free speech and lightly moderates content, including removing pornography or the promotion of violence and terrorism. So I think they have like just baseline stuff that you kind of just don't want on the platform. Okay, we don't want porn. But you know what dictates porn? Or we don't want terrorism. What dictates terrorism? Is it U.S. Central or is it like Western is not terrorism or that type of deal? I don't know what their what is it? Conditions, service conditions, whatever. I don't know what
terms and conditions.
TOC.
But yeah, I mean.
Oh, did you already say that you wanted to post the new episode content on there?
Yeah, I did.
I'm sorry, I blanked out.
It's all right. No, yeah. So you guys will see. Problem is those videos, they're capped at 720p. So I mean, we already have videos up there, but I've got to re-download our episodes, which isn't a problem. I'm just complaining about nothing. But yeah, you guys will see that. Link will be in the description of the YouTube video, and it'll be cool to see where we go from there.
Comment below. Wait. Yeah, we're ending it here.
Yeah.
I think we've exhausted our information on Web3, current events, introductions, everything.
Yeah, it's been a great pod.
You know, I love it. I don't know how long it's been. Probably an hour 40 at this point.
It's been a haul.
Every time we do one of these, I have so much fun. Especially if it's something that like we research heavily into.
Dude, it's they're sorry, I'm spazzing out right now.
Them.
They them. He him.
She shem.
I'm him.
I'm Shim.
I'm Shim. Panda from Panda Express.
Yes.
Every time we do one of these episodes, I love when we like put in some good effort to like actually get some good topics and stuff.
Yeah, and I hope the audience likes listening to these episodes as well.
Joseph, we love you.
Joseph, Celia, Kate, Czech, Nico, Dan. Some other people have been. I think Mick listens.
Mick.
Beats by Mick.
Yes.
Guancho. Yeah.
Yeah. Quick comment. Leave a comment down below.
Yes. What data are you willing to give up for advertising purposes?
Yes.
There we go. Comment that.
Comment what data you're willing to give up for advertising purposes. Second one, favorite hot sauce.
I like sriracha, but I don't know. I also like the Louisiana Red Hot.
I'm a Frank's.
Frank's Red Hot? Yeah, oh yeah. Frank's Red Hot.
Yeah, I gotta. Shout out Lars. I gotta love the respect. Yeah.
Shout out your favorite Liquid IV flavor.
Ooh, lemon lime for me.
Lemon lime? Have you tried strawberry yet?
No.
We should do a live...
live tasting?
Yeah, live tasting.
Live tasting. Okay. I'm not a big fan of strawberry in general.
No?
No.
Damn.
So, but I'm not gonna let that bias affect. Damn.
Let's get this going.
Nice little episode, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to put some more bets down tonight so I can pay for the gas.
Sports betting.
Dude, good sports bets. That'll be paying for my gas. A few days in a row of sports betting. Should I go straw or?
You can go no straw. I just use it to mix it.
Okay. Here we go.
Strawberry. Liam drinks it. It's kind of like a surprise face, like looking for maybe something good out of it. Kind of, he already doesn't like strawberry. Looking into the ceiling.
One sip. Everybody knows the rules.
Now he's pondering. Do I really hate it? Do I like it, actually? You know, Liquid IV hasn't responded yet. I think I have to say I love it.
Okay. Compared to other flavors I've had, chiefly being
Lemon lime.
lemon lime,
Grape.
grape, pina colada.
Okay.
it ranks second.
Second?
Second to lemon lime. Pina colada is third, grape is fourth.
You know, I kind of agree with you how lemon lime would be S tier or like the best flavor.
Yeah.
But I've grown to strawberry. I like the flavor.
Dude, you know, the pre-workout I have right now is called Tiger's Blood, and it's a strawberry. It's like a berries and cream type flavor, which is like very similar to this. Whenever I drink that, I feel like I have to shit my pants. So there's a bit of like, God, when I'm feeling this
You're associating
yes.
strawberry with shitting
Yes.
your pants.
But no, I mean, I think it's good. I don't think it's amazing. I don't think it's bad. I think it's good.
Vaccaro said it doesn't even taste like strawberry. And I kind of see it, but, you know, when I first got it, I was kind of into it, but now I love it.
I'd rather do the immunity support than that.
You like tangerine?
Yeah.
So, wait. So, for accounting for...
Counting that? Oh, and counting the
So this would be
caffeine
third?
ones?
Oh, and the caffeine?
Oh, like the yuzu pineapple I really like.
Oh, no.
This is, I mean...
I haven't tried as many liquid IVs as you have.
Yeah, I'm kind of a liquid IV connoisseur.
Connoisseur.
Ooh.
Oh, that could be a video. If you can taste the difference in the flavors.
Ooh.
Like, have you seen those videos where it's
Yeah.
like hidden behind you just drink through a straw? Right there. Pillbox idea.
Write that down. Write that down. Oh, yeah. On a scale of 10 out of every drink I've had, I'm going to give it a 6.1.
I'd give it an 8, but I haven't tried as many flavors as you have, so that could change.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I like it.
Oh.
It got stuck in my throat. It wasn't bad flavor, I swear.
I would say I like this more than that.
What are you drinking there?
This is a San Pellegrino Dark Morello Cherry and Pomegranate flavored mineral water. Sparkling. Very good.
Did you know, like, spring water or, like, just, like, water from aquifers or the groundwater is naturally carbonated?
I think I did know that.
I didn't know that. I thought everything, like, you had to artificially, like, carbonate a drink.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew it could be naturally.
Natural?
Mm-hmm.
I think you might have told me that. So.
I found that out from this random dude that's in jail right now.
What? Nico's in jail?
No. Nico, comment down below your favorite vape flavor.
Ooh, true. Well, yeah, I think we end this.